Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni, and today we are going to do a blue inspired makeup look. I'm using the ColourPop Blue Moon palette. I'm just feeling doing different colors on my eyes. So we are starting this series off with blue because blue was just what I was feeling. So if you guys want to follow along with me, grab a snack and let's go. So I'm using my P. Louise base, and I just got out the shower, curled my hair. It's super hot, but we're gonna do this anyway. I use the base to carve out my brows, just because I use shadow that goes way up into my brow bone. So that's why I use the P. Louise base to kind of set and carve out the bottom of my brow. I don't carve the top of my brow just because I don't feel like doing that. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and go in to my e.l.f. eye tapes because I want this look to be very winged out, very cat eye-ish. So I'm using those on both my sides. Next, I'm going to go in to my palette finally. I'm going to use this light blue because I want to put that in my crease. I always start with a nice light color just to make sure everything that comes after the color is blendable. So you see me here just packing. I'm using a very small tapered brush from Morphe just because I want to place this intricately in the crease because we're gonna do a cut crease. I've been really wanting to do more cut creases, so that's why you see me doing here. I'm going into the next darker shade, and as you can see, I'm packing that in as compact as I could because I really want that blue to shine through when we do the cut crease. Now we're going to go into the third darkest color. We're not blending anything out yet. We're just piling the color on top of each other. And that's what you see me doing here. Just making it darker and darker and darker because like I said, we're going to do a cut crease, so you want that crease to be nice and dark. So I blended out a little bit with that same brush. Now we're going to go into a bigger brush from Morphe. And I went into a lighter color, and you see me buffing out all that harshness. This takes a lot of buffing and blending and buffing and blending. And you're gonna add color and blend some more, and add color and blend some more, because you don't really want too harsh of a line on top. You just want to make sure that it's dark enough for your crease. There you go. I've blended to my content. And now we're going to cut our crease. I'm using the P. Louise base, and this is in the lightest shade that it has, which is 0. And I'm using a small packing brush from Luxie. And this wasn't the best brush. I wish I had a better brush, but it worked for whatever I needed it to do. And you just see me packing that on. Now we're going to go ahead and go in to the shimmer shade. I'm gonna go ahead and take a different packing brush. This is the Wet n Wild and Bretman collaboration. This is their flat shader brush, and I'm taking the light blue in the palette. It's like a shimmery light blue, and I'm packing it in the first half of the cut crease portion. Then I'm going into the darker shade. That's the really light shade, but I took that shade and then that middle shade. The middle shade is what I used on the outer portion of the cut crease, which you see me packing right there. So the lighter shade goes in the inner part, the darker shade in the outer part. Now to deepen and create some dimension, I'm using the darkest shade in that palette to go ahead and create a little bit of dimension, but it wasn't dark enough for me, so I decided to go into the ColourPop Smoke Show palette and use the dark black in there and really smoke out that end. Now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof retractable liner, and I'm doing my tight line. You want to make sure that you do it nice and close to your lashes. This one is a really good formula because you want, when you put false lashes on, which I am going to put false lashes on, you want your lash band to be hidden. Now I'm using this new liquid liner from ColourPop. This is a brush tip liner. Not my favorite liner. It's not as black as I thought it would. I love brush tips, but it wasn't as black as I thought it was going to be. Now I'm doing my waterline with that black. I'm going in with the Bretman Rock and Wet n Wild collaboration and the Bad Bitch Lift mascara. Love this formula so very much. Could wear it just on its own, but I am gonna throw some falsies on because this look calls for falsies. I'm doing my little glue hack. As you guys can see, this works for me. If it works for you, then awesome. If it doesn't, then you can continue doing it your way. I suggest you try it. I tried it and I fell in love, and it makes a difference. Now we're throwing on some lashes. I believe these are the e.l.f. lashes in Drama Queen, and they have slowly become like my favorites. Now I'm going in with the liner again because I'm going to conceal the lash band, just because I used these lashes before. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in and do my lower lash line. I'm taking that medium blue that we put in the crease, and I'm taking it as close as possible to my waterline. And I'm using that small Morphe brush that's like tapered on the end. And I'm just taking that and buffing it. Next I'm going to go into that light shade, and I'm going to buff my whole bottom line just to make it nice and smoky and blue. Then I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and I did the Milani Coconut Mango Spray, the Make It Last. I love that spray so very much. It is amazing. And because this is focused on eyes, that's why I did my complexion and everything off camera. We just wanted to focus on eyes as of right now. I love this blue. I think it's super, super pretty. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me create this blue cut crease smoky eye situation. And yes, I enjoyed it. I love playing with color. I like doing one color eye looks. Please look forward to seeing more of them, because Lord knows I want to do more. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell down below so you get notified every time I upload videos, which is 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you know, if life permits. And yes, I appreciate all the love and the support. Please like, share, comment, of course, and I will see all you beauties in my next video. Bye.